All right, masculine has the Fool in reverse, but he's looking towards the feminine. And the Knight of Cups is looking the other way. So I feel like the masculine energy, Capricorn, is going towards the feminine to revisit something. Mercury is retrograde. I'm not surprised that he's in reverse, looking towards the feminine. However, I don't feel like the feminine is receptive to his energies and his approach, what he has to say, what he has to offer for the start of April. I feel like the feminine energy is looking out to other prospects, like keeping her options open. She's not saying no to him. I feel like she has one ear turned to listen, like, oh, okay, the masculine's trying to communicate something here. What does he have to say? But not taking it, she's taking it with a grain of salt, essentially, and really not, like, her armor's on. She's not letting it sink into her heart center, but she's considering it. The horse is sort of looking in that direction too, like, who's behind me over there? I feel like the masculine is a little bit regretful. However, the way that he's approaching the feminine isn't quite in the way that she would want him to be, for her to completely turn this horse around and start running back into his direction. So let's see what's in his subconscious energies. The Hermit in reverse. Let's see hers. The 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is what the feminine wants to create and have and manifest and be living in, this full, abundant, glorious, sharing, family, fun atmosphere. And so this is operating in her subconscious of why she's turning around, because he's coming with this information, like he's done this internal work and ready to present it to her. I want to make sure you can see that. And it's like the time for that isn't quite over, masculine. The Hermit card in reverse in your subconscious is like, yes, you've made progress. Yes, you've done some inner work. But with it in reverse, it's almost like not quite in the ways that have stuck, like in your everyday habits and patterns. Let's see what's going on in the conscious mind. Interesting. Virgo masculine just got that in his subconscious. So you might want to cross-watch the Virgo reading, Capricorn. This is the Matriarch card. Here's my deck from the Smith-Waite Centennial Edition tarot deck that I'm using. And it's an additional artwork piece that is the Matriarch card. So I'm getting that the masculine wants to be taken care of by the feminine. And let's see what she has in her conscious. Yeah, she's not having it. There's still some disagreements, and you guys are not seeing eye to eye in your communications. It's like he's coming at her from this old paradigm of wanting the feminine to fulfill this role for him. And she has such a bigger vision than that. That's beyond this motherly figure. This is part of it. This energy is definitely part of what she wants to create with her masculine, but it's not the end all be all. And I feel like that's what he's coming back around to the feminine for, is some nurturing and some mothering that maybe he didn't get in his formative years. So there's a little bit of an unhealthy reliance looking towards the feminine to fulfill that for him. Let's see. I'm going to move on. What he's bringing is the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like it's not been his joy to work on this for him with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. With it upright, this guy is having a good old time. Like, there's music playing in the background. He can work at his own pace. The sun is shining. It's not raining on him. The wind isn't blowing. It's a calm, steady, labored effect. But with it in reverse, what he's bringing to the feminine is, it's like this resistance to doing his inner work is what's blocking him from getting through this card. Like, his old ideas still need to be transformed at a very basic transcendental level. Let's see the energies of, she's wanting it to be different with the masculine. I feel like she is starting to claim and own her sensuality and being in her body and wanting to share that sexual energy with the masculine. Let's flip over this. But again, it's like these miscommunications with the 8 of Wands in reverse that results in this as an experience for the feminine just in April. Not forever. It's like she's not able to get her point across to the masculine. It's like they're speaking 2 different languages. He wants this mothering energy to help him feel nurtured and supported and safe. And she wants something sort of totally different. She wants her masculine to come at her with this passion and meet her on this level of playfulness and fun and adventure. And I feel like their wires are crossing in this manner. It's like I'm feeling this mismatch of energy, which again, this 5 of Wands, it's not a major annoyance though. I mean, she's still holding her cup here, feminine. So she's really not, I mean, there's a little bit of an effort on her part, but once she sees that it's met with this resistance from the masculine, she's not, I don't feel like she's pushing forward. It's almost like it's this push-pull energy, like parts of her wants to have it out with the masculine in this passionate encounter. And it's like this, I'm getting the sense that these arguments and these miscommunications and these frustrations to do with the masculine on the feminine side are like traditionally or in the past would have led to a sexual encounter, like that friction of being a little bit mad at each other, and then you kiss and make up and have great makeup sex, that type of thing. But that's not happening in April. It's just the energy isn't set up for it. So that's fine. Go explore your other options, feminine. Do what makes you feel happy in April. Surround yourself with high vibe, positive people who encourage you to not squash this dream that you have, this vision, this idealism that you're shooting for the stars, and that's okay. Like, hope in your heart, in the present. I was reading about hope actually this morning, and I was wondering if it was an emotion or not. And in fact, the jury says most of the psychological journals say, no, it's not an emotion. It's more of a cognitive way of being and informing your current state of mind, which can affect your behaviors of how you act in the present moment. So keep hope for this vision for yourself, this abundance, this comfort, this overflowing prosperity that you will one day create with your masculine. So, because that's going to only elevate you in your experience of what you're capable of right now. And that's the most important, of your experience right now and what you're holding in your heart how you regard yourself from moment to moment, the internal conversations that you have with yourself. And just let the masculine over here cycle back through to, and I feel he is going to, towards the end of the month, go on this inward journey again. All in due time. You can't force him to. Period. Let's pull an additional card for you. Oh, I don't know. I think this one. The Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild. It's a little glary. For comment below. Again, find me on Instagram and Facebook. Follow me over there. Join the Ananda tribe. Ooh la la. From nothing to everything. Number 16. I will read you the poem. Let's see how much time we have. But we're good. Okay. Oh, my friend, if you're longing to be written on, become a blank page. Rumi. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you're releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel, something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not. Your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine even brighter for it. There is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich, they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you. With a starring role in all the best supporting cast. You shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. Wow. So the whole time, Capricorn, I wanted to pick this card up, the unconscious, those stories that we tell ourselves of what we dream of and how things should be. Alana was channeling this message of it's going to be greater than your greatest imagination. So don't be disappointed that this isn't coming to fruition right now, because a greater story is being written for you to experience in your future that you can't see yet. So trusting in that process, trusting the divine Mother God is the way. Keeping that hope in your heart and your faith strong.